Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to another video where today is a day that most people thought would never come. It's been 1,526 days since Bury Football Club last played a competitive game at Gigg Lane. Over 4 long years the people of Bury have waited to see their team walk out onto the hallowed turf at their historic home ground. But today, the wait is over. Bury Football Club are back. Okay, we're in the stadium now. Let's try and go and speak to some fans and see what it feels like to finally be back watching Bury at Gigg Lane. Okay, I'm here with some fans and volunteers. John and Gary, can you just tell me what it feels like to be back here at Gigg Lane today?
Yeah, a bit nervous in trepidation. Not been back since the Port Vale game myself, since 2019, so yeah. But now you're back in, you feel like back home again.
And does it bring back a lot of the memories from growing up supporting Bury?
I've spent hours and hours, hundreds and thousands of hours here, so yeah, it's like a second home, so yeah.
And yourself, what's it like being back here today at Gigg Lane?
Yeah, it's like John says, very nervous. First time since Port Vale game, but immediately, I mean, it's our home, so it is like coming back home.
And some fondest memories growing up supporting Bury?
Fond memories and the complete opposite, but that's about being a Bury fan. I mean, it's all, tears and laughter and joy and despair, and it's all been here, so it's good to be back.
And finally, optimistic for the future going forward of the club?
Well, I've seen our magnificent signings this season, so really optimistic.
And yourself, John, optimistic for the future?
Yeah, the future's for me is about sustainability now. We've been treated so badly. We've been mismanaged in the past. We need a club. The town needs a club, so we've got to be sustainable in the future over any success that we try and boom and bust. So that's the first and foremost. But obviously we've got a fantastic fan base to start at the standard where we're at, and Andy's put together a fantastic team, which I'm sure will do really well this year. So.
Okay, here with Johnny, a Bury fan and social media aficionado. First of all, mate, how does it feel to be back at Gigg Lane?
It's weird, but good weird. It's been 4 years since we've watched the Bury team play here. It's a bit of a lost for words, really. It's an emotional day.
All the memories come flooding back when you came back through today?
Yeah, well, considering that I used to sit there, yeah, it's really good. I can't wait to 2,300-ish people here today, just enjoying watching Bury. It's going to be a spectacle.
Should be an amazing day, amazing atmosphere, and the future's bright as well for the club as well. It's onwards and upwards, isn't it, at the moment for Bury?
Definitely. It's the manager's assembled a fantastic team. The volunteers on and off the pitch are coming together fantastically. Got this giant stadium ready for football. The only way is up, and we just need to replicate what we've done in the stands on the pitch now.
Okay, so I'm here with Bury fan Nigel. First of all, just tell me about the emotion of walking back in today at Gigg Lane.
It is a large emotion because it's been 4 years. It's something that a lot of people thought might never happen, and unfortunately, thanks to the hard work of those that have tried to get it back and got it back, and we're here today. It's fantastic, wonderful.
And did all the memories come flooding back of growing up supporting this club coming back in here today?
Oh yeah, my first match was way back in 1966, so it was a win against Charlton Athletic here, and I never looked back from there. So yeah, there's a lot of good memories here.
And the future is bright for Bury now. Got your stadium back, got your club back, onwards and upwards, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, one of the best things here is to get all the fans reunited, because that's what the club's been missing, and we need to get all reunited and push this club forward, get them through these next few leagues quite easily, hopefully, and then we can start to knuckle down and get into that some of the tougher leagues higher up, before we get to the proper league. So looking forward to the journey.
Okay, so with some Bury fans here, can you just introduce yourself?
I'm Kev, this is my son Walter.
I'm Paul.
And can you just tell me sort of what it was like walking back into Gigg Lane today after 4 years away?
It was nice because my son's 7, so I've always wanted to I like bringing him when he was born, and then obviously it got took away, didn't it? So it's quite nice to come back. This is his Father's Day present as well. This is my dad, so it was a nice present to give my dad on Father's Day.
And what sort of emotions did it bring back and memories of growing up supporting Bury?
Well, my mum was a loyal supporter all her life. She won Supporter of the Season in 2012. She's passed away now, but she'll be really, really glad that the club survived. We're back in business and hopefully on the up.
Okay, so I'm here with
John,
David,
Joe.
First time back in Gigg Lane here today for over 4 years. What are the emotions like walking back into the ground?
It's quite surreal, but it's almost like coming home after you've not been home for a long time.
It's great because it was 67 years I'd supported Bury, and to be deprived of it was heartbreaking.
But it's great because you almost think it'll never happen, all the trouble we went through, and then we're finally here and it's great.
And does it bring any memories of supporting the club flooding back for you, walking back through?
Yeah, I remember coming here a lot when I was younger, obviously. Came here for a lot of seasons, saw good times, mainly bad times, but hopefully now on it'll be quite good again.
I remember playing here against Bolton Wanderers in the 1960s with 35,000 people on this ground, believe it or not, and it was fantastic that day, so I keep remembering that.
I think my favourite memories are when Stan Turner was the manager, and the end of seasons, the promotions, everyone piling on the pitch and surrounding the players, Luchetti and all those guys, so it's just happy memories and they're back again.
And looking forward to the future. It's a bright future for Bury. By the looks of it, got the stadium back, the club's unified again. It's looking up.
Yeah, absolutely. I was saying on the way, it's incredible that this now is owned by the fans. There's no owner who can take it off us. It's completely down to us to make a success of it now.
Because we've got these facilities, and the main thing is we've no debt, and we have responsible people looking after the money.
What they both said, and it looks like we have a really good squad because we've seen 2 pre-season games and new players we've got, and the old players from AFC as well. They look really good, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the 2 teams, Bradford City and still the mighty
For the first time in over 4 years, we're underway here at Gigg Lane. Just over 7 minutes gone here and it's 1-0 to Bradford. First real opening for Bury, that just over 10 minutes in, but blazed over. Oh, what an effort. 2-0 Bradford. To Bradford now, about 12 minutes in, speculative effort from Andy Cook, lobs Jack Atkinson in the Bury goal. Bradford look like they're going to score every time they come forward at this point. You can tell there's a real golfing class. They had the effort ruled out before, header from the throw-in due to a foul in the box, and then just then there was a block pretty much on the line to stop it being 3-0. But yeah, you can definitely tell, as I said, there's a golfing quality between the two teams. And it's 3-0. Oh, and it's 4-0. Straight from kick-off. 4-0 to Bradford now, less than half an hour in. Getting a bit silly now, but the third goal, didn't even get to tell you about it before the fourth went in, but great bit of play down the right, then fizzed across the face of goal and tapped in, and then the fourth pretty much came straight from kick-off. Mistake between the back line and goalkeeper, and Bradford capitalised, but yeah, at least it's only a friendly. Offside. Well, Bury had the ball in the back of the net, but linesman flagged it offside. And it's half time here at Gigg Lane. 4-0 to Bradford. I'll catch you in a sec. Okay, so half time here at Gigg Lane, and it's currently Bury FC 0, Bradford City 4, and yeah, as I've said throughout the game, definite golfing class between the two teams. You can tell Bradford City are League 2 and Bury are North West Counties, but you know, it's a pre-season friendly. It's more about the celebration of the first game back at Gigg Lane in 4 years, so it's been a great occasion so far despite the scoreline. Bury have got through a few times as well, but yeah, hopefully it just doesn't get any worse for Bury in terms of scoreline, and maybe they can add some goals themselves as well for the crowd to cheer. But yeah, we'll see you guys on the other side at full time. And we're back on the way for the second half. Let's just hope Bury can get a goal. And it's 5-0. Thought there was going to be an offside flag there, but Bradford have the fifth. It's 5-0 to Bradford now, just less than 10 minutes gone in the second half. I thought the offside was going to go up there, everyone did, but it stayed down, and pretty easy finish, to be fair, to make it 5-0 to Bradford. Hopefully it doesn't get too much worse. Free kick to Bury here in a dangerous position. Played it across. Oh! Nearly cleared the stand, that effort. Bury really pressing now. They're desperate to get a goal. They've won it back. Chance, and again, absolutely blazed over. Bury are getting chances in the second half, winning the ball high up the pitch, but they just seem to panic when they get the ball in the final third. Not really much composure, really hoping we can get a goal. I think everyone is here just for something for the crowd to cheer. Great play. Oh, should have been 6 that for Bradford. Jamie Walker, brilliant bit of skill, but well saved. About halfway through the second half here, and not too much has happened, to be honest. Couple of chances for Bury when they've won the ball high up the pitch, some decent turnovers, but they've just not had the composure really. They've been getting frustrated as well with Bradford's physicality, clearly outmatching them in that department. A few little shoves off the ball here and there, getting a bit aggressive, and then Bradford, of course, you know, with their quality, they've had a couple of decent chances of their own. One just there from Jamie Walker, great bit of skill for him to get past the defenders, but well saved from Jack Atkinson. But yeah, other than that, not too much to report. Area in here. Still got it. Ball across. Oh! I thought that was going to be the chance. About 10 minutes to go here. Rain started to come down pretty heavily as well. Crowd's been a bit subdued in the second half. I think they need to get a goal just to lift everyone's spirits before the full-time whistle. Oh, saved! Oh, that was... I thought they were going to get to it. Oh, and it's 6-0 now to Bradford as we head into the last few minutes. Great play, to be fair. Really good run down the left, bursting. Bit of pace to get past the defender, broken into the box, played it across the face of goal, and Jamie Walker taps home. There it is, full time. Bury FC 0, Bradford City 6. I'll chat to you in a bit. Adam, great game here today. Obviously the scoreline didn't particularly go to plan, but it was more about the actual event and Bury fans getting to see their team back at Gigg Lane. What was it like for you?
Well, it's a strange one really, because we a lot of build up, a lot of time, a lot of hours that have gone into it this week to make sure that we can get this game on. Just speaking there with the guys, we've pleased everyone basically. We pleased the council, pleased the people who needed to see that we could run this game properly, because obviously we were dealing with a bit of a restricted crowd today. So that was important, and we've done that. I think they were pleased. The police have been pleased. We got the game on. Obviously we lost quite heavily in the end, but we're playing a team 5 or 6 leagues above us. They were obviously stronger, a professional team. Our lads have played today, working all week. They're playing again tomorrow. So it's a big test. I think we passed it with flying colours. I think we're all really happy. From my point of view, I didn't know how I was going to feel today. It was a strange one. It sort of cropped up upon us, but it got the hairs up on the back of my neck when the teams came out, and everyone in the crowd rises, and the applause you can hear from the other side. Obviously we were in this stand over here, so when that applause came up and you start hearing the same tunes and that sort of thing, it's just, you just get a real buzz off it. So really excited, really happy with how it's gone, and we'll go again tomorrow.
And coming into the ground today, did it bring back loads of memories flooding back from when you've supported Bury over the years?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've just walked around and see my kids who, I came here as the same age probably as my eldest now, and he's been following with me for the last few years, probably earlier than when I did. So, but it was nice just to catch 5 minutes with them there, see how they got on, because I've been over here doing other stuff. So, I got over there earlier and managed to sit in my old seat for a couple of minutes just to take it all in. But buzzing, absolutely buzzing.
And sort of looking forward to the future, we've had the first pre-season friendly at home against Bradford today, Preston tomorrow, quick turnaround, big schedule coming up, and then into the season. The club's got its home back, the club's united again. exciting future for Bury, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we've been saying, obviously it's been quite a difficult time for the last 6 weeks. You've still got people with very strong views about what's happened. Stuff like that isn't going to go away overnight, but we're really chuffed that we were trying to get to this first game. You want to get to this first game, and you want to get people feeling how they feel about it. You can't enforce them to feel in a certain way. We're just glad that we've got that first game underway now, and people hopefully have been down, enjoyed themselves, and maybe want to park some of the issues and stuff they've had in the past and accept that we're here now, football's back, and this is where we go forward from here.
Okay guys, so there you have it. The first game back at Gigg Lane in over 4 years. What a day for the people of Bury, who've finally seen their football team return home after they thought for so long it was never coming back. An incredible day and a wonderful occasion for everybody involved at that football club. Obviously the scoreline wasn't ideal, but playing a team like Bradford from 5 leagues above is always going to be a tough test. But honestly, the result was irrelevant on a day like today, which is all about a community and town coming back together to be united as one once again. The future is finally looking bright for Bury, and I, for one, can't wait to see what it brings. But guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, I know it's been an emotional one, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and also subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you back here on the channel for some more pre-season content coming up soon as well as the new season when that kicks off. Can't wait for it, it's going to be a great season on the channel. But yeah, thanks guys for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one.